Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Tuplex. I've restarted the production of low density structures because I'd like to make another RoboPort Mark II, but I need low density structures to do that. I think this must be one of the 017 changes. That's part of the 017 science mod. So while we're doing that, let's make some of the Mark I RoboPorts. I just want to see if okay, no, I don't have any already made, so we'll need to make 5 of those as well. But I think I'll make these up near the mall, so I remember where to get them when they're ready. Mall's this way. Here we go. Storage chests. I think I'd like to empty these out while we're here. And we can add some more storage over here to compensate. Try to consolidate everything in one area. All right. So let's see. Personal RoboPort 1s. And I think I have all these items in the robot network. Steel, batteries, gears, and circuits. Steel for sure. Batteries, yes. Gears. Gears, perhaps not. No, I don't have gears. All right, well, that's easy enough to add. Actually, let's make that a stack inserter. Okay. And I'll just put that in a wooden chest. And I need 5, right? Here, let's do this a little more quickly. Yeah, I need 5, so we'll limit the inserter. I'll tell it to stop when there's 4 because it'll keep one in the tank as well. Let's see, personal RoboPort 4. Okay. Let's see what's going on with the wall. Wall's doing great. I did finish the wall, by the way. And I remember that my initial plan was to make that inside corner so that I could come down around this iron mine. but when I built it, I mistakenly went up and cut over this way. So I corrected that, and I figured since I was going to come down this way, I might as well surround this iron mine as well. So we've got another iron patch ready to be captured. Actually, 2 more iron patches. So that's good. We've got plenty of iron within the walls of the base. That will help us out. The other thing I'd like to do here real quickly. Oh, this is not going to take long at all, is it? We just need batteries. That's 4. Okay, so this is the last one I need. Thank you very much. And then I'll get the low density structures, and then we can make the RoboPort. Need 20 of those. There we go. I did put in one of the belt immunity equipment items, so I had to remove a personal laser defense, and I'm going to remove yet another personal laser defense to make room for that other RoboPort. Now that we have the wall, I shouldn't have to kill many biters on my own anymore, one would hope. All right, so now I can take 125 bots, which I already have. And part of the extended, part of Factorio extended, I think there are higher tiers of roboports, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, personal roboport Mark III that can handle 50 bots. Power Armor Mark III. Yeah, let's start doing that research. That sounds fun. Okay, fabulous. So I'd like to automate the construction of artillery turrets. That takes steel, gears, circuits, and concrete. Okay. So we've got nearly everything that we need here for that, except for the concrete. So the concrete we'll have to bring in with a requester chest, which is not a problem. And then the gears we have here. And then red circuits. We can bring in here. Okay, great. And then we'll just go for, I don't know. I guess these probably stack in ones. So let's just give it, well, let's see. And we'll have to wait a while. We'll have to wait a while before we know what the stack size is. No, we can figure it out by doing this, right? 10. Okay, so let's do 2 stacks. I think 20 will probably be enough to get them placed all around the base. So we'll start with that. Okay, so we need more power. As we said last time, that's what we're going to get done today. No matter what. And every time I say we're going to do something no matter what, the universe tells me what. All right, so let's clear these requests. I've gotten all the items that I need. So we'll go ahead and place those in the train. Okay, great. And I did download the prints. A link to the prints will be in the description. And let me, before we go, I should bring some basic materials with me so that I can craft things such as offshore pumps and that sort of thing. Let's see. Yeah, let's make that 200 iron plates. You know, if you have enough, if you've got gears, circuits, and iron plates, then you can build about 90% of the small items that you need in the game. Okay, and we'll get rid of those copper plates. All right, good enough. So let's go over to the uranium area and start building our reactor. Take a look at our wall. Looks like it's coming along. the flame turrets have ammo. I do need a couple more radar here and there just so I can see 100% of the wall. And we can actually do that remotely. Let's put one there. Let's put one there. And let's put one there. Oh, and we need one up here too. There. And the bots will place those when they have a chance. Okay, so now we need to figure out where to put the reactor. So again, this blueprint book is modular, so you can start with a 2-reactor array, and then you can continually add to it up until 10 reactors. They're not in the correct order, but so it's a great way to start small and gradually expand using the same set of blueprints. That's why I've always enjoyed using this one. All right, so let's, how about right here? Well, first let's make sure that we have room for the full 10 reactor array, wherever we decide to put it. Okay, so we don't have quite enough room. I think what I'd like to do is get some landfill. Hey, there's one of my bots. Welcome back, buddy. Wonder how long he's been chasing me around. I might need to go back for more landfill. Actually, what I'll do is I'll just send my train back so it'll refill in the landfill while I get to work with what we've got here. So we'll make a nice straight piece of shoreline up here. We'll just start right here. And how far across do I need to go? All right, a little bit farther. How's that? Wrong book. Okay, yeah, that's plenty. Okay, so then we'll come down here. All right, we got Mark III power armor. We'll need rocket control units as well, so we'll have to start making those when we get back to the base. And actually, we can do that remotely as well, I believe. We just need... Okay. Yeah, so all we have to do is first we'll cut the belt so that they just stack up here. And then we just need to put in the long-handled inserters, or is it long-handed? I can never remember. Put these inserters in to grab the speed modules. There. So those will start building. Okay, and what else will we need for that? Power armor Mark III, low density structures we're already doing, and then titanium plates we have yet to get to. We've started making the titanium ore, but not yet the plates. Okay, see, that didn't last very long, did it? All right, let's bring our train back. So we'll get another load of landfill, and we'll probably have to do it another 1 or 2 trips before we get all the landfill we need. Actually, it might be better if I just go back to the base and get more landfill that way. I don't need the fish. Okay. Okay, we've got a bit of a traffic jam here. How did that happen? I think what I need to do is put a chain signal over here. All right. Let's send you on your way so we can try to clear up this jam here. Yeah, he's just trying to get out. I'm not sure why he went there instead of down here, though. All right. Let's go back and pick up some more landfill. I did find a mod that gives fire resistance to the bots. And I thought about using it, but then, you know, I started thinking this bots getting damaged by fire is just, you know, that's part of the game, isn't it? So I decided just to leave it the way that it is. And, you know, if we have to replace bots over time as a result of them burning themselves up, then so be it. That's just part of the cost of using bots for repairs. Let's see how our... Okay, we've got quite a lot of titanium ore, which is good. So we can start making the titanium plate soon. While we're here, do we have any... Holy cow, this will be fun to watch. Fortunately, they're all marching in a straight line, so they're just all going to go and walk into the fire. Yeah, see, I'm losing bots there. But they're not even... They're not getting anywhere close to the main wall. Which makes this quite an effective defense. Yep, just walk into the flames. Thanks. Makes our job easier. That bot's toast. Okay. So I've got all the landfill that I can carry for the moment. Let's get rid of those fish. Hopefully this will be enough to finish the job. All right, back to the base, just in case it's not. I might have enough. Awesome. Okay. So let me do this here real quickly. I'm going to remove my roboports just so I can, what I want to do is place down the main print like this, just so I can get a position on it. Okay. And then I'll put, say, put that power pole down there to kind of mark the position. Okay, and then I'll select the one with 4 reactors. There we go, and place that down. All right. And then we'll load the roboports back up. I'm going to need 6 offshore pumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then we go to the train and pick up everything else. Forgot my train. Just want to remove those gates. We don't need those anymore. Oh, we should start making fuel cells, right? Let's get going with that. I think we make those in a regular factory, do we not? Yep. And I'm going to load that up with Productivity 3 modules. Put a storage chest on the output. We'll put a requester chest on the input. And I'll just copy the contents. These are all passive providers. And we've got plenty of logistic spots. We've got iron plate right down here. Okay, here's our train. How did I get 6 reactors? Okay, well, this will be enough to get us started. Oh, it looks like my bots have already been bringing stuff from the main base, since I've got the robot networks linked now. And I just realized that Blueprint doesn't have anything to insert the fuel. So we'll have to get that ourselves, I suppose. Okay. Right, so on the fuel side of things, we just need a requester and then an active provider. Okay, so this is going to take fuel cells out, and then I'm going to hook up a very simple circuit. So here we're going to read hand contents as a pulse. So when there's an empty fuel cell coming out, that's going to tell this to put a new one in. And that way we won't accumulate fuel cells inside the reactors. So that helps us to run the reactors in the beginning. Otherwise, it'll try to put in 5 at a time. Right, so then this one we're going to enable only when it reads an empty fuel cell. Okay, so let's copy that. And then I'll reverse it on this side. Here, set that to request fuel cells, and we'll just have them. Yeah, we could do one. One at a time is fine. At least it should be. Okay, and hook those, and then we'll copy the settings. Okay, great. And then we need to get RoboPort coverage up here. And this has to be out of the way. So I'll put one RoboPort up here. And the other here. And then we'll hook this to the electricity of the rest of the base. Whoa. Okay. All right, and we've got some fuel cells available, so this should now be loading. Okay, but here's the thing. I'm going to have to load the first one myself. Since there are no empty fuel cells coming out yet. So the first time with this circuit, this is a very simple control circuit, but I like it better because it's a lot less complicated than the one that I've used in the past. But you do have to load the reactors yourself the first time. Okay, let's put that back in there. All right, so we'll be accumulating a lot of those, and then we need the fuel reprocessing, which we can do in a centrifuge. Let's throw in a couple lights over here as well. Okay. All right, so I just copied the recipe. So the unused or the used up fuel cells will come here. And then they'll get processed back into uranium-238. And I should probably speed that up a bit. All right, so we're not making any power yet because it takes a little while for these things to heat up. 200 seconds per fuel cell. And we're up to 240 degrees, well, and rising, 250. So these will gradually heat up, and then it'll, of course, take time for the heat to travel through the heat pipes and get up here to the heat exchangers. Once all that happens, and once the heat exchangers get to 500 degrees, they'll start to make steam and power the turbines. All right, let's see where we can work some lights into this. Okay, that looks good. And up here, there's not really any place left over to put a light. Oh yeah, there is. At least there is. Here there is not. Okay, well, we'll leave those there for now. Okay. I think we're all set here. We don't need to stand around and wait. That'll do fine on its own. We'll just make as many fuel cells as we can. The Covarex enrichment is coming along smashingly. We'll need level 3 modules at some point, but here, we're about to get some free fuel cells. Awesome. This is one of the... Okay, and we just used up a few we just used up some fuel cells. Let's make sure that they inserted new ones. They did not. Read hand contents, pulse. Oh. Enabled when it's greater than 0, right? Okay, I messed that up. And I messed that up also. All right, enable when used up fuel cell is greater than 0. That's what I meant to do. Okay, let's take out the extras. And I will obviously have to keep an eye on this to make sure it works properly this time. Okay, well, the reactor itself is now at 500. Why don't we wait around for a minute or two and so that we can see this start to work. Right, now the heat pipe's at 500 over here. So once this one right here gets to 500, then the heat exchangers should start working. There we go. Now we're making steam. Right, and we can see the power coming up rather quickly. And we can start to breathe a little sigh of relief because we've been low on power for a long time, and I've been worried about making solid fuel fast enough for a long time. I'm going to keep the steam power going. Just because I think it's nice to have a backup power source. But it's good to know that we don't actually need it. Okay, and then we got another minute or so before these fuel cells get used up. So let's pause and make sure that that gets handled properly. All right, and I can... No, I don't want to do that. I want to keep this stuff in the main base. Well, you know what? I guess it doesn't matter. Let's get rid of this. This will go into storage. I do have a storage chest around here, close by. So next time I come and build, the bots they'll grab it from whatever's closest. Okay, almost there. So what I'm looking for is that the fuel cell will come out and it'll insert exactly one new fuel cell into the reactor. There it goes. Okay, so that seems to be working. Also, we need to set the stack size to 1. Oh, not set stack size, but I want to override the stack size to 1. Otherwise, it will insert more. Okay. Yeah, and the logistics bots are going to deliver 4 because that's how much they carry. Here they come. Okay, great. Yeah, there's 4 in there. So, all right. So we're in good shape. Plenty of power. So you can see now we're using about 150 megawatts, and we've got lots of capacity available. Let's start doing some more research. Worker robot speed 6. Sounds like a good idea to me. Oh, and I have cargo size 4. I believe this is coming from one or more of the mods. So do I do speed or cargo size first? I think I'll just do whichever is less expensive. Keep upgrading those bots. All right, well, that's going to do it for today. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. See you soon. Bye-bye.